Top of the top, guys. What's going on? What's going on? Tell me again. What's good? I don't know. Talk to me. What car are we gonna go see today? I don't know. You probably know in the title of the video. All right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna go check this out. Car is running fine. We're gonna go look at this 2023, 2022, probably 2023 Honda Civic Type R. I'm gonna see you guys when I get there. Give you guys an update on my headlight assembly thing. Currently they got the headlight assembly in, but the technicians didn't know how to reset it so that way it's running properly. So I constantly have to deal with this blinking thing. And the headlights work obviously, but they don't. Well, whenever you have like a top limited GR86, or maybe it's just a Subaru thing, but when you have the limited trim in here, you have the little the steering responsive headlights. So whenever I steer, it's just not responsive. But my headlights work. That's all that matters. But hopefully, whenever they give me a call, they'll finally be able to reset everything, and I'll be good to go. But that's pretty much the only updates on this car, pretty much. I'm gonna make this a quick little drive over there to see this 2023 Type R, and I'll see you guys when I get there, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Well, here we are, guys. This is the other one. We'll do a little walk around on this one right here. This is cool. Yeah, this is the Phoenix level one too. Yeah, this one costs money. I remember thinking one of these went around for like 70K or so. 70K or so. Yeah, this is definitely money right here. But this is what we came for right here. Yeah. Sheesh. That's nice. That's really nice. Yo, yeah, what's up, man?
The 23 Type R, very lightly used. I mean, I think it has a couple hundred miles.
100 miles on it.
We're talking a couple hundred miles on it, but it made a lot of changes this year. So I've got a couple SIs in the showroom down here too that are very similar.
Very similar, okay.
But you can see the wide body on this. So that's one of the biggest things when you first look at it. You can realize how wide it is. I think it's 3.5 inches wider compared to the regular one. I have to double check my math. Somebody will double check me, but hood scoop, which is active too.
Okay, cool. Is there any way you can like pop the hood for me so I can see it and everything? I appreciate it. Yeah, this is sick. It's full functional too. Man. Yeah, because currently I drive a 22 Subaru BRZ, so it's just like now I'm looking on the market for either a four-door car now or something like on that kind of level right there, staying that.
Yeah, that's the beauty about the hatchback is you can daily drive this thing quite easily. And is that kind of what you do?
Yeah, I daily drive that one.
A performance car, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's just like
they're expected to do.
Yeah, I just like to drive the cars because that's what they're meant to do. Yeah. I wouldn't keep it if I was at something like that right there limited. I would have just drove it just to drive it, just to have it. But
right.
But since this one came out, I was like, I wanted to see this one in person because I've only saw it one time at Cafe Mountain, if you know what that is, down there. I only saw it one time, and he already lowered it and everything, so I didn't really get to see it fully because he stayed there for like a few seconds and then left.
Yeah. We bring cars down there. We just brought the M4 down there.
Oh, you did?
We have a M4, that we brought down there, people to look at. So
okay,
we get down there every once in a while.
Can you tell me what this is right here? Is this like a battery?
It's a battery.
Battery warmer?
Yeah, so it's insulated as well.
Oh, I did not know.
Battery.
Would that be like an extra cost for you guys? If
I believe the insulation's reusable. So you could take that off, put the new battery in, and then put the same insulation over it. So I don't think you have to pay any extra for it. It's probably the same price as a regular Civic. That's the beauty about this car is that a lot of these parts, granted, it's a performance engine, but it's a Honda.
Yeah,
something goes on it. I mean, you're looking at Honda costs. Which is unbeatable.
That is very unbeatable because it's not just because it's a Type R. You're not going to sit there and pay premium or something like that. It's still a Honda.
Yep. I mean, Subaru has that benefit too.
That's
mass-produced products that keep those prices low. If God forbid something happens.
Yeah, but even still now, like I'm still waiting for. I had an issue with my light assembly, and they finally got it in there, but then they had that trouble rebooting it. So now I'm sitting here just having this flashing light, and my lights work fine, but they don't work. The steering response doesn't work how it's supposed to work. So I gotta wait for them to get that knowledge of how to reset the whole thing for me. So
yeah, that's and these cars too. You know, the techs probably only work on one of them a year. You know, a couple of years. So.
And that's the crazy part about it, because not many. It's surprising how many I'm seeing on the road, but they don't. There's not a lot of them with high, like super high mileage or being used a lot to the point where they're bringing them to the dealerships to get them worked on a lot or whatever. Mostly of DUIs or whatever. So
yeah, right.
Definitely.
Do it all yourself.
Yeah, but that's really cool. This feels
2-liter turbo. Everybody is talking about.
Yeah.
So they actually, I don't know if you've heard, but the 23 Accord is going to be dropping here sometime this week.
Really?
Yeah. So
is it the hybrid one or is it the?
Yeah, they've. I know that for car guys like us, it's a sad sight to see, but they've gotten rid of the 2.0. So the Accord has the 2.0 turbo. Obviously, this one's vastly different than the one in the Accord.
Right.
But the one in the Accord's putting down 250 plus horsepower plus. I think it's 280 torque.
Oh wow!
Because obviously with that turbo, you're gonna have a higher torque.
And obviously, are those gonna get? Sorry to cut you off. But are they gonna be like? Are you getting a lot of more leads on the Accord, perhaps maybe on those Accords?
Yeah. So the 23, they're changing to all hybrid. So no 2.0 turbos. Nothing. They're gone. They're
all for the whole Accord lineup.
Correct. So anybody out there with a 2.0 turbo in their Accords probably worth a little bit more right now because people are gonna be looking for them.
That's crazy.
Why.
I didn't know the whole year that all the Accords are going to be just hybrids.
Yeah, so the only turbo Accord that you can get for the year 2023 is going to be the base model LX and the EX
in the
mid-trim level.
Okay.
Other than that, the Sport, the EXL, and the Touring are only going to be offered in a hybrid, 2-liter hybrid trim.
Okay.
Yeah. Now they're saying that it's supposed to be pretty peppy. As far as that battery putting power to the wheels. I mean, all hybrids have been pretty good, but it's not the same.
It's not the same in terms of a full.
It ain't the same.
They're still putting the engine and everything in here. So can you walk me inside of it and everything?
So this one has all the keyless entry all the way around. So as long as you have the keys with you, you can just touch the handle, it'll unlock. And then you can see you have some ridges here too to tap to unlock.
Okay.
But it also has walk-away auto lock. So when the key gets 10 foot away,
10 feet away automatically.
Lock. So you don't even need the key to lock or unlock it.
Man, so it's really full red interior in here, and the whole carpet is really red.
Yep,
like that.
That's new for 2023. Everything is red.
That's wild.
Your Honda badges are all red.
Do they have is this the only do they have all-weather floor mats or something like that in here? Are they red too, or are they just black?
That's a great question. I don't know. I haven't seen them. I have no clue. We have our accessory specialist who may be able to answer that.
Yeah, that feels that feels just like in my car. Like this whole Alcantara part right here feels really solid in here.
Alcantara everywhere.
Yeah, the seats is what I'm really I was really interested in.
I want you to sit in that thing because I mean.
You sure? Can I sit in here? You sure?
Right in.
Man, I just wanted to. Oh man. Oh. Okay. See now. Okay.
Who needs a girlfriend? These seats hug you just the same.
So have you seen the WRX GT? The new WRX, the 2022 ones, but the GT.
Not
now the GT seats of those have the Recaro ones, and they're I don't know if these are electronic. No, these are manual.
They're all manual.
But the Subaru WRX, the 2022 ones with the GT with the CVT transmission in it, has these Recaro ones, the Recaro seats, and they're electronic, adjustable, and you can save them. And those feel just like this, right? They feel just like this, but they're a little bit more, I guess, a little bit more snug and a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more variable. But this still feels really good in here.
They'll start to form to you after you spend a few hours.
Yeah, a few hours in here.
But they definitely didn't want to make it too tight.
Yeah, definitely.
They want to accommodate all
body types in here for sure.
Because right now, I don't know. I probably don't want to gain too much more weight.
Yeah,
because as tight as it is.
Yeah, right. For sure.
If you tap the button twice, it'll turn it into accessory mode. Oh. Yeah, and then we can get to look at some. Yep,
Is it?
Just leave it right there, and everything will start up for us.
Okay.
So they even changed here. If you saw the Honda album, it's red.
It's red now. That never really happened because I had a 2019 Honda Civic and it never That's wow. Does this have navigation in here too?
Oh yeah, nav and everything. So this infotainment screen is 10 inches. It has the log R, which is essentially something that you're going to be using at the track.
Right.
Lay down track speeds, average speeds. You can see all your gauges and temperatures up there, whether it be temperature, oil temperature, pressures.
Holy.
Look, there's more pages here too. So you've got the auto score as well. So this will judge your driving. It'll give you an average score 0 to 100. You have data logs as far as laying down track times and everything too. And you can adjust all the settings as well. But it's not just your normal Civic.
Yes. Yeah, this is way a step ahead than what I drove of those 10-gen Type R's for sure. In terms of technology, it's a whole lot.
Yes.
That's a lot more in terms of technology. Is this whole this same thing just like the SI that I saw over there?
Yeah, full vent.
Man, and it does come with the wireless. That's like standard for these cars. Wireless wireless and everything. Okay.
Everything you see in here is going to come in the Type R. You can't build it any other way.
Okay, you can't build it any other way.
Other than the color, that's the only thing you could change.
Okay.
You can add some accessories and things, but this is stock, everything you see here. Wireless charger, Bose sound system. The sound system's good too here. I'll get
Nickelback in the 2000s.
Oh, the song ended as soon as I
it's completely fine. So this is number 583. How many are they making? And is it just for this color, this Boost Blue color, or is it just?
No, that's 583
in total.
In total, that this is the 583rd one off the line. They don't put out numbers. I'm not sure. They haven't told us the amount of numbers that they're going to be building for this. But I'd imagine it's probably somewhere in the 5 to 10,000 for the United States.
Okay.
Compared to a regular Civic, where they're making tens, hundreds of thousands.
Hundred thousands of, and just the the clutch definitely feels. Well, I can't really tell because the car's not on, but it definitely feels a lot lighter than the SI one. That I felt. No, it's a little bit heavier, but it definitely feels about the same in terms of the SI one. The SI one I saw over there. Do you guys price your SIs any differently?
So the SI, there is no markup, but a protection package.
But a protection package on it?
Yeah, so we do like a hood film protector, so the whole hood is covered in a 3M film. These are things that people are doing on a car like that anyway.
Yeah, to keep it protected and everything.
A lot of dealerships, they're putting $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 in markup on some of them.
For sure.
And not giving you anything in return.
So
we decided instead of doing that, just because, especially in Gwinnett County, everybody's looking for an SI.
Yeah, for 100%.
So if we sold them at list with no accessories, they'd be gone immediately. But so we at least give you something for your money, and you're not just paying a markup.
That's fair. That's fair. Is it do you guys sell a lot of SIs versus like here in this location?
It's and we sell as many as they send us.
It's as many as they send you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, with Honda, they only leak out a few of them every once in a while. We probably get. Right now, we're lucky. We have. Well, I think they actually sold one, so we only have one now.
Just one now.
But I'd say we get 1 to 2 a month.
1 or 2 a month.
Yeah, this one we get one every 3 months.
Every 3 months. Yeah. Okay. So on this one right here, like on a Type R or something like that, for me, like if I wanted to like spec it out, would I be able to order one eventually in the future?
Unfortunately, Honda does not take orders. What they allocate to the dealerships is what they get. That's what you could choose from. So
man,
and even with the Type R, like I was mentioning, it's spec'd out as it is already.
Yeah, that is true.
From the factory, there are no options you can add now. When it gets here, there are things you can add, like you can add the all-season mats, you can add the hood film protector, you can swap out the rims. I don't know why you do that. They're already good, but there are some options that can always be done here at the dealership that you can already just ask and add on here. Yep. Okay. And it's quicker for you too, right? Yeah. You're not having to wait for a car to be built. It's already there. You just go over there and just go get it. Takes us a day, maybe to order the parts and a day to install. Okay. I always want to know, is the back seats as spacious? I don't know. For a hatchback, that's one of the good things is you have tons of space back there. We'll open up that hatch too, so you can see. Yeah, definitely. I'll be interested to see how much space. Those seats lay down and everything too, so. Yeah, because I can. A lot of space. You're 100% right on these seats. I can, if you sit in these a good bit and you're just sitting in it, you can really just like mold into them, and it feels really good in here. Yeah, it has all the self-driving features too. So even the cruise control and everything? Yeah, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist. That's on both sides of the wheel right here. Okay. So it'll work the gas and the brake in traffic. It'll steer for you going down the highway. It'll do all that, just like a normal Civic. Man, I still can't believe that this guy's. I mean, if you have a collection like that, I can see why. Right. If you had a collection to the point and you just like trying to get rid of some stuff, I guess I can understand that why. But even with these, like. It's a Honda, and then Hondas hold their value regardless of what it is. It always holds some kind of money to it, just because it's a Honda. So it's kind of interesting to see that he had both of these, didn't drive them as hard or nearly as long, and just said, "Nah, just trade them in, just get rid of them because you don't need them anymore." Which is really
mind-boggling to
That's
me.
crazy. 371 miles.
371 miles he drove it.
371,
And he determined that immediately, like, nah, I'm good. I go ahead and get rid of it.
He probably put 10 miles just coming here to sell it to
Just
us.
to sell it, it's like, yeah.
That was most of the miles, or a lot of them.
Did he bring them at the same time, or did you have to go get them?
No, so he brought this one first, and we were able to strike a deal on it. And then he was like, "Hey, since you gave me a good value on this one, how about we talk about the other one?"
Another
He
one?
brought that one by.
Wow.
Same day.
Wow. And I'm pretty sure he didn't lose any money out of it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I mean, a guy like that, you know, he probably knows where he's at dollar-wise, and what he needs to get. So.
Yeah, out of it. Man, that's so good. Yeah, that's the one thing I love about these cars. Is just the way the shifter feels is really like heavy and direct right there.
Yeah, and that's Type R shift knob only. SIs are going to have more of a circular one, but the Type R has that sort of oblong shape to the shifter. So if you see that shifter, you
it's
know
over
you're in
over in the Type R. I just wish
it's got the race mode right there too.
Nah, I wish my car came with wireless charging, because they need to fix that charging Apple CarPlay unit in my car, because that shuts off randomly every now and then whenever I drive it.
I've heard some problems like that.
Yeah.
Honda, luckily, I think we're straight with it. This has wireless CarPlay.
Yeah, so it's like really no point. You just drop that in there and you're good. You don't have to connect anything.
Yeah, there's really no wires necessary. You get the wireless charger, wireless CarPlay, so you shouldn't even need to bring a cord in here.
You shouldn't. But, all right.
If you look around the back here,
You got me off that phone. Oh, my fault. I'm sorry.
oh yeah, you can see the
okay.
gauge cluster there too. You got the shift lights up at the top.
I know in Canada the Civic Si has the shift lights up there in Canada, but here in the US, you guys don't get it, and then they get the heated seats or something like that too.
Yeah, and the wireless charger.
Charger. And I'm like, wow, Canada gets all the good stuff, but here in the US, you don't get any of it.
You got to pay for it. You got to get the Type R.
You got to get the Type R to get all that stuff.
Right. Yeah. There's tons of stuff. Both instruments clusters are digital, so you can have something completely different over here, something completely different over there, and here too. So you can run 3 things all at once without having to switch between screens all the time.
Yeah, that's really, they really said, that looks a whole lot better in terms of just how feeling wise. Just look how it is digital.
Oh yeah, definitely premium stuff in here.
For sure.
That red carpet.
Yeah, I'm scared for that red carpet, because if you spill something on that, it's like, and it stains on it, it's really, I can only imagine what that'll do. Something like that. Yeah, look at that Type R on the back. Yeah, I like, classic. I'm okay with that, but the front seats feel really good, for sure. Yeah, I just wish they would have did a carbon wing for this car. If they would have did at least a dry carbon or something like that to have it, just to give it that little pizzazz to it. But I understand.
I'm sure that's going to come in the aftermarket.
Oh yeah, of course. You can just go buy it. Just made one and it's already in Japan. They're already like, oh yeah, you ready to go.
But you even have the aluminum brackets. I think they look pretty nice.
Oh, it is I didn't know it was aluminum. Thought it was okay.
Yeah, no plastic there. But quite a bit of space. Tons of space back here.
Then you have the protection, the little protection thing right here. No spare tires in here?
No spare. No.
What?
No spare.
What are they doing to get rid of
going?
Man, they're getting rid of a lot of the spares for cars.
These Contact Pros as well. I think the window sticker recommends that they run for about 10,000 miles.
Run for 10,000 miles?
Yeah, so you can see they even put a felt on the side of these tires. Go ahead, touch that right there.
Oh,
it's like velvet.
What? What?
Yeah, so you could rub your hand on them and come off with tread. That's how sticky they are.
And these are the Pilot Sport 4S's. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out when these tires came out, because my car came with just regular Sport 4s. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know when they were going to come out with the Pilot Sport 4S's, or with the Pilot Sport 5s or whatever they were going, because I couldn't. Man, I did not know that the 4S's came with this little velvet filling right here.
Kind of like a racetrack finish line checkerboard too.
Jeez.
It's a perfect tire for this car. And wide as hell too.
What size? Yeah, what? I know these are 18, or these 20. No, they went down to 19s on this car.
Yeah, 19s. Oh, well, it's upside down over here. Real tubeless. Yeah, so they're 265s.
Okay.
19s by 30.
So are they? Is it
tires are
staggered? Is it staggered? Is it 265 all around?
265. 265. No.
So it is 265
Yeah,
all the way
uniform.
around. Okay. I wanted to know that. Do you know how what's the width on these? The width of these right here? The width of these wheels?
I think they're 30.
Cause they don't.
I'd have to do my math on it. Here we go, but you can even lay these seats down.
Yeah, you're right. You got plenty
Look at all
of
that
space.
space.
Yeah, you have plenty of space
I'm really
back here.
tall. I put that
Shit.
seat too far back.
Yeah, you got hella space in here, dude. Man.
That's why people daily.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that's yeah. Now I see. Yeah, like actually, like just put those down and you're good to go. You don't even need. I mean, if you're really like actually like hauling stuff all the time, I can only see the reason why you would even need to do something like that. But to like let the seats down, but man, they really did change the exhaust system, and that really does look a whole lot.
It's louder than the previous generation.
Did you hear it? Like, did y'all have it? Like, you actually like heard? Wow.
Yeah. Plus, so there are 3 different drive modes. You have comfort, individual, sport, and then you have R plus mode. As soon as you hit that, the whole exhaust changes.
So with the individual mode, are you like, is it more like a Mustang My mode where you can like control and kind of customize it the way you want to do it?
Correct.
Like
steering, suspension, acceleration can all be adjusted depending on how you want it. So if you want softer steering but a more aggressive acceleration.
Acceleration, you can do that. Okay. I wanted to know. Okay, that is cool. Can I? Man.
And then 2 in the back here. We didn't have those this year.
Man. This is really nice. Yeah. I can.
What do you think of the Boost Blue?
I like it. It's a lot better in person. It's a whole lot better in person. It reminds me of Subaru's Royal Rally Blue, but it's a lot lighter, and it reminds me of a Miami Blue right here. So I definitely like this. I would choose this.
You
color.
definitely won't forget where you parked.
Yeah. You'll never forget where you parked on here. I'm surprised they don't have a heat cover right here for this right here. That's interesting.
Sure.
I guess he said, "Nah, we're gonna save some weight here." And
they just want to show that beautiful paint job underneath it too,
and just say show it right there. Man,
yes, sir.
Yeah, that's not bad. I want to see. Are you guys allowed to talk about numbers unless someone's actually gonna buy it or no?
Yeah, I mean our price is listed right online.
Right online.
Yeah, you can see there.
I didn't think I saw a price online for here.
Maybe when you looked at it, because this one hasn't been here very long.
Yeah.
So perhaps when you scanned it,
it doesn't really show.
It wasn't shown on price, but yeah, you can see right here, 61,888 is the list price on it. 171.
And usually for a car like this, it's either like you either have it and someone either buys it, or like you got to do a dealer trade, or would that be like a very special dealer?
Nobody's gonna dealer trade this. Yeah, they're gonna fight you for it. No dealership's gonna want to give it up.
Just because what it is.
Yeah, well, because it's going to drive traffic to their dealership.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, not even the price or the profit in the car really isn't.
Right.
Honda doesn't put a whole bunch of markup on there.
No, they really don't.
Civic's supposed to be a car that they just move a lot of, and they didn't really mark this one up any differently. But it drives traffic to the dealership. It drives interest and stuff. Oh yeah.
They drive these to the dealership?
No, it drives like traffic to the website and everything. Yeah.
I see what you mean. Just having it on your website so that way people, a whole bunch of eyeballs looking at it.
Or we put a sponsored Facebook ad on there, and you're scrolling through, you're like, what is that? And you click on it.
And then you click on it and everything.
Yeah, and then maybe you end up buying a regular Civic or
an SI
or an SI or something.
Something like that. Man.
Yeah, no dealership wants to give it up. Plus, a lot of times they have them pre-sold before they arrive.
Yeah, because people are like putting inquiries of them and stuff like that. So this is VIN number 112, but it's 3 something. 371. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Man, they got a little PPF right here too.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, this is right here. Man, when are y'all gonna stop doing the little over MSRP prices, man?
No. Well, the thing is, when my manager was deciding how to price this vehicle, looked at the market and realized, you know,
Like
yeah, he wanted to figure out, okay, well, I don't want to be too higher than all the other ones in the market, and then found out there are no other
ones on the market, so there's really no competition in terms of pricing and everything.
Well, yeah, and you know, we always want to be competitive with our pricing,
100%.
of course.
Yeah, it's a business at the end of the day. 100% understand that.
And at the end of the day, if somebody makes a reasonable offer, I'm sure he'd entertain it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I understand that. Man. What color is you guys SI? If you guys have it, could I go take a look at that too?
It's the red one.
Oh, it's only the red one right there.
Yeah. So I had I can't remember which one it was. I have to look, but it was right next to it. It looked like it sold.
Yeah, because doesn't the Boost Blue come in the SI too? Now, have you felt the seen like a Hyundai Elantra in? Have you like seen one in person and actually like touched it? I drove and test drove one of those, and I kid you not, that hood was about 50 pounds. It felt about like 50 pounds on it, and I was just sitting there like, what in Sam Houston did they do here to make this Elantra in like super
weight savings is no problem.
Yeah, no problem for Honda for sure in the front, because it was a front heavy car, but man, that felt really good. So guys, I was able to get hit three birds with one stone. I saw a 2023 Type R. I saw test drove a 2017, 2018 Type R, and saw my dream car, a 2017 M4 GTS. Like, I saw all that shit, bro. Like, I saw all of that. And I'm probably gonna put this outro for both video. I'm probably gonna separate those in different videos for sure. Try to milk it, get the entertainment out. But man, I'm so stoked I was able to be able to just do that. Shout out these people in Gwinnett Honda, bro. Like, they really helped your boy out, man. They really like just let me do whatever I wanted, recorded, didn't make me feel awkward, none of that crazy shit. Man, that was crazy. Like, $90K for that M4 GTS with 5,200 miles on it, bro. It's crazy. I think 5,600 miles on it. It was wild. They're selling that Type R in there for 61,800, 80, whatever. So it's almost 62,000. So really steep over MSRP. But they selling that white Type R with championship white with 34,000 miles on it for $38,000. That's not bad. That's not bad, because the prices on those maybe like a year ago, maybe like 6 months ago, were like mid 40s, high 40s, low 50s with 30,000 miles on it. So this place is really good in terms of pricing on those cars. But that Type R in there, I understand there's no competition in terms of pricing out for it, so they're not gonna really lower the price on it. But man, that was crazy. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, or the video, whichever one this outro's in. But I'll see you guys on the next one, man.